It is Tuesday, 20th day of May 2025. Welcome to the Lord Aboga TV newspaper review. Straight away we start by the Daily Nation, whereby the main headline reads, Ruto critics face police crackdown. There we see a picture of Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya. We see a picture of former Baringo Senator Gideon Moi. We see a picture of Mumias East Member of Parliament PK Salasia. Then we see a picture of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The Daily Nation writes, a day of chaos in Kitale during a raid by anti-graft agency detectives on the home of Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya adds to rising cases of President Ruto administration's opponents who are feeling the heel of the heavy state machinery. But government has rejected accusations of political witch hunt. So unfortunate. I can remember in 2022 when President William Samoei Ruto was being frustrated by the Gen Jubilee government. President Ruto came out clearly and said he will not use state machinery to persecute his political opponents. Listen to this step.
They believe in monopolies. They believe in cartels. We want to tell them we believe in the rule of law. They have weaponized state institutions. They have weaponized the DCI. They have weaponized the EACC. They have weaponized the KRA to run political errands, to dismantle businesses that belong to people who do not worship them. And I want to tell them, this country will change. On our first day, we will free the DCI. We will free the KRA from state capture. We will make sure Thank you very much. I want to say, thank you very much. They have weaponized the DCI, the EACC, and the KRA to run political errands. We will professionalize the DCI's office and the KRA for them to discharge their constitutional and legal duty.
It is quite unfortunate that President William Samoei Ruto is doing directly opposite to what he pledged during his campaign period. He said that he's not going to coerce the DCI to persecute his political opponents. But that is exactly what President William Samoei Ruto is doing today. He's using the criminal justice system to intimidate his opponents He's using the criminal justice system to intimidate critics who are against his brutal regime. Now, President William Samoei Ruto, how can Kenyans believe you? You are doing contrary to what you promised the people of Kenya. You promised the people of Kenya that you are going to abide by the rule of law in exercising your mandate as the president. Is abductions rule of law? Is extrajudicial killings rule of law? Political persecutions, are they rule of law? That is so unfortunate. And the Standard is just writing the same ruthless president. Standard goes ahead and writes, prominent critics of President William Samoei Ruto's administration faced a turbulent day yesterday as state agencies appeared to close in. Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya was grilled by Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, while Mumias East MP Peter Salasia appeared in court just days after being attacked by unidentified assailants. Meanwhile, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua sensationally claimed that his life is in danger. That is so unfortunate, because the very President William Samoei Ruto that promised Kenyans that there will be no political persecutions is the one who is persecuting his opponents politically. That is quite unfortunate. For instance, someone like George Natembeya is being persecuted just because he refused to go by the praise and worship songs to President William Samoei Ruto, because he was coerced by the two senior Mulembe leaders, that is Moses Masika Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi, to support the Kenya Kwanza-led administration. But George Natembeya refused because he is feeling like the Kenya Kwanza-led administration by President William Samoei Ruto is not executing its mandate as per the constitution. That is why these all threats, the arrests, the embarrassments are coming in place. For instance, why should you arrest someone like PK Salasia? PK Salasia is toothless. You are arresting PK Salasia for declaring his candidature for presidency. Some things are just but quite unfortunate, because if you can fear someone like PK Salasia, now what will you do to Matiang'i? What will you do to Rigathi Gachagua? What will you do to Eugene Wamalwa? What will you do to Mukisa Kitui? What will you do to Martha Karua? President William Samoei Ruto, sometimes, you know, some battles is just like a football match contest between Arsenal and the relegated Bidco. Now, Arsenal wants to fight Bidco so that Bidco cannot qualify to play in the Kenya Premier League. To what extent that Arsenal gains? That is quite unfortunate that President William Samoei Ruto is that insecure, that is fighting each and everyone that he feels like an opponent unto him. So unfortunate. And I think what is making President William Samoei Ruto more test is the one-term calls, and whereby Kenyans now see him as a liar. Kenyans don't believe each and everything that comes out of President William Samoei Ruto's mouth, because definitely it is bound to be lies. Out of 100% that President William Samoei Ruto speaks, 98% is automatically going to be lies. That is as per the previous occurrences that have happened from President William Samoei Ruto's pronouncements. That is a funny state of affairs, and quite unfortunate that the president is now using the criminal justice system that he promised during his campaign period, that is not going to interfere with it. Now he is the one interfering with it to persecute his political opponents. Sad state of affairs there. I think and today we don't have much onto our newspaper reviews. For these and many more, subscribe onto our YouTube channel at Lord Abwoga TV. Remember to press the notification bell so that when we come up with these interesting political and governance content, YouTube will automatically notify you. Till next time, goodbye.